It's a warm one today. The bean chemical is coming out of the truck. Finally have some time to do some spraying. Man, I need a step to get into this truck anymore. We'll be grabbing the tub of Acuron here. I'm probably gonna put Gly in as well. I can remember the mixture here. Okay, we got the Glide tank set up on the pallets so that I can put a spout on there. Easily get them into those jugs.
And those are all full on top.
Yeah, I know. So we've got 1.5 quarts of Acuron, 24 ounces of glyphosate, 0.17 pints of 2,4-D, and 1 quart per 100 of Synergize. So we've got 3 different units here. It's gonna make the calculations fun. Okay, we got the 2,4-D in the truck. We're not putting much on because it can ding the corn a little bit if you're not careful. 0.17 pints per acre. A 2.5 gallon jug will do 120 acres. So I've got 5 gallon there. That should do me for today. I need about 22.5 gallon for 120 acres. I should have taken these down before I put this up here, but here we are. Oh, these are all full already. Ooh. That's broken. That's nice. That's busted. Is this ours? I gotta check something quick. Oh, I don't want this way. Don't want you this way. I want you maybe problem with this tank. It's not cooperating. Maybe I'll loop it like this. Like so. I think it'll ride. I think we're ready. I can go get water, finish rinsing out that sprayer, and spray the corn today. Now I gotta hook up to the nurse tank. This thing doesn't have a backup camera, so I don't know how to. It's gonna take me ages. Forgot I've got this fancy little app on my GoPro, this GoPro Quick. I can just open this bad boy up. I'm not gonna be able to record, of course, but I can go to my GoPro, Hero 11. Anyway, I can get a preview on my phone of what the camera sees, and then I can turn it on and off, you know, but I'm just gonna leave it on preview mode, put it on the back of the truck, and then I can see where I'm going. Backup camera, solved.
Yeah, I made it pretty close.
Close enough to get the old hitch pin in, wherever it is, buried. Oh yeah. First try, no backup cam on the truck. What can I say? Just a natural. Now I just need to buy another GoPro, so I've got a backup camera on this truck 24/7. I can just mount it to the back of the truck and just go into my app there and preview it. How am I gonna charge it? I can tie into the battery of the truck so that it's always got a charge going on the GoPro. Time to fill her up. Mentioned it a few times, but I'll mention it again. Absolutely no chemical goes into that crick. This tank is specifically just for drawing water. There's no chemicals being mixed in it. Oh, well, I just gotta fill the sprayer for now. Get her rinsed out a little better. Then we'll mix and take off. Looks like Dad put on a shiny new hose for me while I was gone. It was awful nice of him. Got some clean water coming out now. That's pretty clean there. It's never going to be totally clear because you got the pressure pushing it in here. It's a little airy, but that's pretty dang clean. Anyway, basically what I do anytime I switch chemicals, if I got a little product in here, say I've got 30 gallon left of mix left, and I'm done with that, like soybeans, I'll put in like 300 gallons of water just to dilute it so far down to where it's like a tenth of the rate, if not more, and then go spray it out over the field to where it's effectively worthless. And then I'll fill this again with water, like maybe another 150 gallon with the tank rinse option open, where it's just spraying in there like you saw earlier. Spray all that chemical off the sidewalls and everything, and then I'll go and spray that off, do that once more, fill my freshwater tank on top of the sprayer, and rinse that out, fill from the rinse tank up top. I'll fill the tank again, empty it out, fill it again, and then clean my booms out, do a boom clean out, get them filled with air, and then run that fresh water into the booms. And then here we are now filling with fresh water, and I'll mix chemical into this now. It'll be totally fine to spray the corn with. So I rinse 3 times, sometimes 4, depending on the chemical. And I've never had a problem yet, so. So I've got the pump all set up to where it's gonna run, except that's our own pump, so it wasn't sent with the Acuron. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in this Synergize, the rest of it, and use this jug to calibrate that pump. I gotta make sure that it is pumping out an accurate 2.5 gallon, or else I could be shorting my chemical, or I could be going over, and that wouldn't be a good thing. And every liquid is different how it pumps, so I gotta make sure that it's calibrated. So these jugs are 2.5 gallons. As you can see, it's reading about 3.28 gallons what I pumped into that. So I changed the cal factor. We're gonna try this again. I emptied this jug out, and I gotta remember that that's in the tank, because I gotta factor that in when I start actually pumping it. I think I've got it about dead on now. Going a little over 2.5 gallons, and seems about right. So we'll go ahead and get all this mixed. Well, I've only just begun the end-rows, and I already hit a wash and slammed that boom straight into the dirt. We don't have the automatic boom leveling, or whatever you want to call it. And so sometimes that boom does see dirt. Not intentionally, but now I gotta go see what's going on, because it looks like it either busted a nozzle or something. I couldn't tell you. It just twisted this. Ooh. Enough. It twisted that one turn. Twisted that sucker too. Huh. Well, hopefully that's all the problem was. May as well check the rest of these while I'm out. Oh, well, son of a gun. Ooh, that feels boosted. That is the one thing I wish this had. I don't mind it not having steering, the auto steer and all that, you know, not a big deal, but the auto boom leveling, there are just times you just, you can't react quick enough. You see a little wash from where the water cut through, and it's just too late. And you try and lift up as fast as you can, but those controls in there don't react very fast.
Really? Well, they're very close. I can tell you that. Because they're pushing chunks of dirt up. There he is.
I think this is what they call the cracking stage.
That's what I could do.
Man, this cover crop is huge.
They're having a little trouble.
I'm betting some of these are up.
Yeah, like this guy. There's one up there.
Yep, he made it.
They'll be fine. This is also where we pull the trucks and everything, so.
I cut him off.
You're probably murdering him with that knife.
Yes, I'm thinning the population.
Might add, it's about the perfect time to be spraying this. Everything's up about, I don't know, an inch or two, all these weeds. It's perfect. It's gonna kill all that stuff, make sure nothing else comes up. Got some clean fields over here. The sun is going down. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else sprayed. I still gotta pull water out of the creek here. And then I gotta go load with chemicals, and then I gotta run all the way back to the sprayer, get loaded, so it's just probably not gonna happen. The sun is setting now, so it's gonna be it for me today. Didn't get much done, but I also had to rinse everything out and make sure everything was cool and collected and get everything situated. I had to get all the chemicals into this truck, and it took some time. But we are closer to home now. And Dad should be getting done with beans, or excuse me, he's done with beans. Dad should be finishing up corn tomorrow. So he'll be able to run me water finally. And I should be able to do like 400 acres a day. So we'll see. We'll see you next time.